Melania Knauss Trump, born Melania Knauss, April 26, 1970, is a Slovenian and American former model serving as the First Lady of the United States since 2025, a role she previously held from 2017 to 2021 as the third wife of Donald Trump, the 45th and 47th President of the United States. She is the first naturalized citizen and the first non-native English speaker to become First Lady, the second foreign-born First Lady after Louisa Adams, the second Roman Catholic First Lady after Jacqueline Kennedy, and the second to hold the position non-consecutively after Frances Cleveland. Melania Knauss was born in Yugoslavia, where she began working as a fashion model at the age of 16 while pursuing her education. She changed the spelling of her name to Melania Knauss and traveled to Paris and Milan to seek modeling work before meeting Paul Zampoli, who hired her and sponsored her immigration to the United States in 1996. She worked as a model in Manhattan, where she began dating Donald Trump shortly after Zampoli introduced them in 1998, while Trump was married to Marla Maples. Trump worked to get Knauss more modeling jobs, and she supported him during his 2000 presidential campaign. They married in 2005, and the following year had a son, Baron Trump. Knauss started her own jewelry brand, Melania, in 2009. After encouraging her husband to run for president in the 2016 presidential election, Melania Trump made only rare campaign appearances, instead helping Donald with strategy. She received major press coverage during the campaign when erotic photos from her modeling years were republished, and again when a speech she gave at the 2016 Republican National Convention was found to be plagiarized from a similar speech by Michelle Obama. In the month leading up to the election, she defended her husband following the release of the Access Hollywood tape that mired his campaign in scandal. For the early months of her tenure as First Lady, Trump stayed in Manhattan to allow Barron to finish school there and to renegotiate her prenuptial agreement. She performed minimal official activities after moving into the White House and held fewer events than previous First Ladies. Trump faced several challenges in 2018, including allegations of extramarital affairs committed by her husband, surgery for kidney disease, and a tour of Africa that was overshadowed by scrutiny of her wardrobe and personal conduct. As First Lady, Trump prioritized children's issues, launching the Be Best campaign to promote children's welfare and visiting many children's hospitals. She was also a close advisor to her husband, influencing his decisions to end the Trump administration's family separation policy and to ban fruit-flavored electronic cigarette cartridges. In the final months of her initial tenure as First Lady, Trump endorsed her husband's false claims of election fraud in the 2020 presidential election. After leaving the White House in 2021, she largely stayed out of the public view before assuming the role of First Lady again in 2025. Melania Knauss was born on April 26, 1970, in Novo Mesto, a city in the lower Coniola region of Slovenia. At the time, Slovenia, known as the Socialist Republic of Slovenia, was part of the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. Her father, Viktor Knauss, first worked as a chauffeur. Eventually, he sold car parts for a state-owned vehicle manufacturer as he made connections with the League of Communists of Yugoslavia. Her mother, Melania Knauss, worked as a pattern maker at the children's clothing manufacturer Jutrinska in Sevnica. In Sevnica, the family lived in the state-run housing complex Naselj Heroya Maroka. Melania has an older sister, Ines, and an older half-brother from her father's previous relationship, Denis Sijeljak, whom she reportedly has never met. The family was well-off relative to most who lived in communist societies. They frequently went on vacations to other parts of Europe, and their apartment was decorated with brightly colored walls. As a child, Melania, like other children of workers at the factory, participated in fashion shows that featured children's clothing. Textiles were Sevnica's primary industry. Students were excused from school to participate in the shows. From a young age, Melania expressed an interest in fashion, and she began customizing and sewing her own clothes. She developed a skill for it by watching her mother work. Melania did well in school, where she was appointed school treasurer. When Melania was a teenager, she moved to a two-story house in Sevnica with her family. Soon after Tito's death, she was inspired by Ronald Reagan's Morning in America, sensing that mourning was spreading across the world, even into her own country. Of particular interest to Melania was the new exposure to global fashion. At the age of 15, she began attending the secondary school for design and photography in Ljubljana, making the long commute from her hometown to the capital and back each day by train. After her first year, she and Ines moved to the capital together in an apartment paid for by their father. After graduating at age 19, Melania enrolled in the Faculty of Architecture and Civil and Geodetic Engineering at the University of Ljubljana to further study design, leaving after a few months without finishing her degree. Trump has said that she can speak English, Italian, French, and German in addition to her native Slovene, but in public she has fluently spoken only English and Slovene. Meeting Donald Trump. In September 1998, Zompoli introduced Knauss to the real estate mogul Donald Trump at a party. Donald had a date to the event, Selena Middelfart. When he asked Knauss for her phone number, she refused. Instead, she insisted that he give her his own number. He passed her test when he gave her multiple personal numbers instead of an office number. She later said that giving her own number would make her just one of the women he calls. The exact details of when and where this took place are unclear, though the Kit Kat Club is often described as where they met. After a week, Knauss called Trump and they went on a date. She intentionally responded with indifference to his advances, knowing this would pique his interest. Not only was Trump's personality similar to that of her father, but they were of similar ages and had similar physical appearances. When they began dating, Knauss had access to his book Trump, The Art of the Comeback, in which he detailed what he wanted from a relationship. Donald Trump's fame and connections gave Melania Knauss new career opportunities. Shortly after the death of Jacqueline Kennedy, whom Knauss and her mother had deeply admired, Knauss met the Kennedy family at a gala. She continued to encounter celebrities while attending events with Trump. Knauss continued her modeling career after meeting Trump, though she took fewer jobs as time went on and she dedicated more time to him. In 1999, the couple gained attention after an interview with shock jock Howard Stern on his show, in which he asked them lewd sexual questions. Trump often brought Knauss to meetings to show her off, praising her beauty. He did not let her participate in the business, citing the conflict he had with his first wife after giving her an executive role. Trump announced his candidacy for the Reform Party presidential nomination on October 7, 1999. Knauss strongly supported the move. When asked by the New York Times what her role would be if Trump were to become president, Knauss replied, "I would be very traditional, like Betty Ford or Jackie Kennedy." Knauss saw extensive media attention, as tabloids considered the idea of a model as First Lady. Knauss was one of the first models recruited to Trump's modeling agency, Trump Model Management, after its creation in February 1999. The following months, she appeared in several magazines and advertisements organized by individuals close to Trump. While Trump was organizing his campaign, Knauss appeared in the February edition of Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issue. The image featured her in a bikini alongside a large inflatable whale. The shoot was run by Antoine Verglas, an associate of Zompoli's. Shortly after the shoot, Verglas called Knauss back for another project where he had her pose nude in a Bond girl aesthetic. Knauss later said that she stood proudly behind her nude modeling work. In September 2024, Trump had lobbied for her inclusion in AGQ spread, and her relationship with him allowed the shoot access to his Boeing 727 aircraft. Images from the shoot were included in the January 2000 edition of GQ magazine. At the time, Trump's involvement was not made known. She then appeared in another sexualized photo shoot, where she was posted in a mock-up of the Oval Office. In January 2000, it was reported that Knauss and Trump had broken up, with conflicting accounts of who ended the relationship. Many photos and publicity pieces the two had done together were quickly edited before publication to accommodate the change. They kept in contact, and they reunited a few months later. Knauss received her green card in 2001, granting her permanent residency in the United States. Knauss and Trump moved in together at Trump Tower in 2002. She made her first appearance on Trump's game show The Apprentice in April 2004, when an episode had the contestants visit their penthouse. For more interesting personalities, please do watch our other Who's Who series. Please like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the amazing world of 1000 Vlogs.